back on the road for the next 6 days with the big rig, and this time I've headed to tropical North Queensland. So I'm heading around Cairns area. I'm currently at Paronella Park. I hit the road last night and I did a little solo camp, but this time I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you everything that I get up to. So I wasn't actually able to film on the tour that I just went on. They were running it literally 5 minutes before I got there, so they let me join in, thank God. But they gave us some really interesting information about the history, about Jose Paronella, the bloke that built this. And we basically walked around and they explained what the purpose of every building was and how long it took to build it, upkeep it, the people that own it now. Super interesting. I would highly recommend it if you are in this Innisfail area on the way to Townsville or Cairns. It is so beautiful here. I did also ask them permission to film in the park. They said it's so fine as a personal channel and just not to get any of the staff or anything in it. But it's always good to ask, and better safe than sorry. If they hadn't allowed me to film or anything, that's totally fine. It's always up to the place you're at's discretion, I guess. The last time I was here was when I was 11 years old, so that's 15 years ago, and they do such a good job like upkeeping this and keeping it to what the original builder like built it like. So it's beautiful. Funny story about the big rope bridge that is above the falls. When I was 11 years old, my sister and I came here for the first time on our way to Cape York, and we were being kids, running along, carrying on, and it's obviously like a rickety suspension bridge. So this poor lady got on after us and we were carrying on and shaking the bridge, and she ended up dropping her camera off the bridge into the waterfall there. She obviously lost it at us, and she was telling my mum that she had to buy us a new camera and all sorts of stuff. And my mum just said, well, it's kids being kids, so like you can't make them pay for it or anything. And then we just kind of went on our way. But I do kind of feel bad, but also hold on to your stuff a bit better. They've also got all the flood levels written here that have gone through the park and destroyed a lot of the stuff before. We actually were told about this 1946 flood level, and this is how high we are above the actual water there. So it's pretty crazy. It would have ruined a lot of stuff. Paronella Park was super incredible, but I am on my way up to Cairns. I'm just stopping at little places along the way. So at the moment I'm at Josephine Falls. I'm going to go for a little walk and check it out. I would like to get to the Daintree rainforest by tonight, so that's past Cairns. And I don't even know how far it's going to be actually. I think I'm only an hour from Cairns at the moment, but I would really like to get on the road still, but see everything that I need to along the way. When I come back down in a few days, I'm still going to check out everything that I've missed, but I'm going to take you guys along to Josephine Falls. Let's go check it out. so beautiful. The water was so nice and icy. I definitely needed that. And I think I got super lucky because there was like 2 tour buses that left just as I got here. So it was pretty much dead where I was, which was super nice. Quick dip there and then on to Cairns today. I need to stop into town and get some supplies anyway, so I'd like to get there before they shut and then kind of make a plan. I'm just winging it with this trip, so I really don't have any set plan, but just making it up as I go. So I have made it to the Boulders, and I remember a few friends from work telling me about this place ages ago. They said it is beautiful and it is a must-see place, but they said there are certain areas that you definitely cannot swim, and that's very evident here with all the signs and stuff. And that whole story is there if you want to pause to read it. Definitely very interesting. I'm getting bit by I was getting bit by march flies the whole time that I was reading that. So I'm gonna go for the walk now and let's go check it out. The Boulders, definitely another beautiful place that you should check out. So now I'm on to Cairns. There's too many beautiful spots to stop on the way, and I think I'm going to run out of time before I see everything this trip. And we are back at the big rig and ready to hit the road again. So this shows how quickly my plans change. I have been talking to people to see what there is to do around Cairns. A lot of people said just blow on through, and a fair few people said head to the Creb track. So this is where I have ended up. Normally it is pretty impassable and pretty difficult unless you have a well-equipped four-wheel drive. It literally has all the guidelines on here. If it rains, it's super difficult, but there is no rain forecast until Monday, and I have spoken to a few people that did it last week, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'd like to head up to Lion's Den Hotel, that is the current plan now, and then maybe head back through Bloomfield, I don't know, track, but we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Let's see. Solo Creb track run. Let's go. Gonna be very interesting. Some of the track looks like it's still wet. So I don't know why. I'm like actually a little bit nervous about this. It's gonna be great. I don't know. I'm so excited. Super steep hills. I can see why if it was raining this would be pretty insane. I probably shouldn't have started this so late in the afternoon. It is 6 o'clock. I thought I'll just poke across the river not knowing anything about this track. And yeah, no, I've ended up in the thick of it like straight away. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a night run. I think my parents worry about me because I do dumb shit like this. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Love you guys. I feel a lot better about myself now. I just had to pull over for a stock Hilux coming back the other way. So I think I should be fine. So I'm very much losing daylight now. Just need to find somewhere that's kind of suitable to park up. I haven't really found anywhere yet, but I need to find somewhere soon so I still have a little bit of daylight set up. It's super hard to film and do this at the same time and have a mic connected. I had to stop and pull up because it was getting super dark. I didn't want to try and navigate this track in the dark, and as soon as I pulled up it started sprinkling, so that is going to make it a little bit greasy in the morning and pretty interesting for a track that everyone said sucks in the wet. So I'm keen to just park up, have a couple bevies, chill out, and then wake up in the morning bright and early and do it all again. Leave a comment below if you reckon I'm going to get through this. I reckon the big girl's got it. I think it'll do good. But leave a comment below and let's see if I get through this. Day 2 on the Creb track. I am packed up and ready to go this morning. It did sprinkle a little bit last night, so it's going to make it really interesting. It's super steep and it's hard to see on all the videos, but as soon as there's that little bit of rain, it just makes it really greasy. So it'll be a good test for the rig. It hasn't done anything like this in a little while, but I am really keen and ready to go. So let's go. I think that was one of the longest hills I've ever driven in my life. But I see a spot for a sticker opportunity, so I'm going to whack one of my stickers on this sign here. If you come to this sign, my sticker is right there. Made it to Boulders. I think that is the hardest part over now. I just drove through Boulders and now it's gravel road. I think it should be for the rest of the way. So that's crazy. Like, that was actually way easier than I thought. Creb is not so bad, but I can see how it could be bad when it is raining. So that's a wrap on Creb, I'd say. I'm just going to film everything else that I see along the way and hopefully make it to Lion's Den by lunchtime. In the spirit of spontaneous and random adventures, I swear I have like the randomest luck. So I pulled up at IGA and as I was leaving, I get a phone call from my dad. He said, turn my two-way on, someone's trying to get in contact with me. So I ended up getting in contact with one of my dad's mates, and they are going fishing for a half day out of Cooktown today. So they've invited me along and I am really hoping we catch some decent fish. I'm so excited. Let's go. After fishing, I made it to the iconic Lion's Den Hotel. The vibes here were so amazing. They had live music playing. The guy that was playing was actually so great. I had to get some sticker slaps in, get the Shano stickers everywhere around. I even wrote my name on one of the walls in there. You can do that by just making a donation to the charity donation bucket they have. If you see my stickers around, send a photo of them to me, tag me in a story or something so I can share it. The food was so amazing here. I had the T-bone steak and it was cooked perfectly. After that, I just ended up dancing with some of the locals and just enjoying my time there. I am back on the road with a bit of a sore head this morning after staying at the Lion's Den. I got myself a new hat and I am currently in Cape Tribulation. I'm making my way south along the coast and this spot is incredible. Like, where else would you rather be? It's beautiful. I'm not too sure how far I'm going to get today, but I am just going to keep poking along down the coast, check out all the sites that are on offer here and try and get as far south as I can because I have to be back at work on Thursday. So let's see what we can find in the Daintree National Park. So that is bringing it to the end of this video. Cape Tribulation was so beautiful, but I ended up boosting on through and I have ended up at Mission Beach for the night. I'm here at the Mission Beach Caravan and Camping Park, and this is the end of my trip. I have to actually be home tomorrow, so I won't have that much time to film anymore. I still have to edit my last Fraser Island video, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Make sure to like and subscribe so you see all my future videos. And until next time, guys, have a good one.